Hi. So this is the part where I'm supposed to tell a story about why I didn't have a video up every month for the last year. Because Happy New Year's, right? 20 days ago, 13 days ago. But I'm not going to do that necessarily. I'm going to tell you guys things. So, in case you forgot, because I didn't, which is strange. I told you guys last year, at the beginning of last year, that if I could not post a video up every month for last year, that I was going to give the 9 subscribers that I had, which I think is up a little bit more now, thanks to you guys, I think. If you guys told your friends, thank you. But, yeah, I owe you guys Rubik's Cubes. If you want them, let me know. We'll figure it out. I can't remember how many I had. I think I had 9. I think it was 9. But I got another 1 or 2 throughout the last year. So now I have 11. So if you're a new subscriber and you want one, you can have them. So with that aside, yeah, what happened, right? Well, things happened. More specifically, life happened. I know I've mentioned this in a few other videos, so if this is your first time watching this, because you're a newer subscriber, basically, I have a job situation. And work is very stressful, very long. I'm not always home to do stuff, so I'm not always able to upload. And things are just very, very crazy over half the time. So that's mostly the reason why I was not able to do things last year. Now, there was an idea that one of my coworkers, who actually found out is one of the subscribers on my channel, he recommended, and I think this may have been an idea that I originally intended to do, but it ended up not working out because of reasons which I'll get to here in a second. But the idea was that, when you come home, whenever you are home, you just record stuff. You do all the recording, and then whenever I go to work, and I live there pretty much for a couple days, then you edit the video, and then when you come back home, you can upload, and then you just repeat the whole cycle. It's a great idea. However, reasons, right? So the reasons. Well, as some of you may not know, work is, like I said, stressful, and with that comes some level, I guess, of depression. Many of you guys probably don't know about this, probably because I play it off, or whatever. I'm working on it, I guess you could say, so don't worry about it. People already know, some people already know, people who need to know. So don't freak out about me or whatever. But yeah, I have some level of depression. It hasn't been clinically diagnosed, but I have looked up online some of the factors that apply when you think you might have depression. And probably out of that list that I can't remember, we'll say it was 9 things. I think out of those 9 things, I had at least 7 of them. So basically where I was going with that was the biggest reason why I haven't been doing videos is literally because of that. So just so you know, one of the factors that plays into depression is loss of interest of things that you love. So to give you kind of a backstory here, before I chose the job that I have now, I was always playing music. And in fact, ever since I was in I think it was kindergarten, my mom enrolled me in the choir at my church that I was going to at the time. And I started off doing vocals. I started off singing, but I did a bunch of musicals over the years and cantatas when I got older with the adult choir, and I loved it. And I miss it. I wish churches today would do stuff like that. And then also along the way is when I picked up guitar. Guitar was the first instrument that I picked up, followed by keyboard. Bass was somewhere there, followed by drums, I think. But the point I was trying to get was before I did this job that I have now, I was all about music, and I still am. It's just that then, I would always be putting off school, chores, priorities, I guess you could say, just so I could play music. And looking back at this year, I realized just how much, depression has pretty much kind of affected the way that I go about music now. I mean, it's almost like now I have to really force myself just to do anything. I don't feel motivated. I'm constantly just thinking, what's the point? Like, I don't understand. I'm not trying to be on a low beat here. I'm not trying to make it sound like it's like super bad. Maybe it is. What I'm trying to say is that it's just the drive is not there right now, and it's very closely related to my job. But the good news is that I will not be working in this job for much longer. By the end of this year, a couple months before, I'll actually be done. That's going to open up a lot of time for me. I'm hoping for things to kind of start speeding up this year finally. And I know I've been saying that for like the past 2 years. Like, this year is going to be different, But I don't want to say it's going to be that way. But because I don't want to keep repeating previous years of how I kept saying that things were going to change and they didn't. So what I'm saying is that I think that there is a greater chance for things to start moving forward from this year forward. So I'm sorry to my YouTubers, the few subscribers that I have. Thank you guys for sticking with me this long. And if you stick around just a little bit longer, I promise, I will promise this, I will try and do things better. Now, I have an idea for this year up until the point that I get out of my job to at least put something out for you guys. So what I'm planning on doing is, well, first of all, if you don't have my Facebook page, I'll put a link in the description below, so that way you guys who are subscribed can go there from time to time. That way you can check out stuff there, because what I'm planning on doing basically is there's this karaoke app that I have called Smule. I love it. It's great. They have, I guess for the most part, a decent variety of song choices, and so I will go on there and I'll sing, a couple times a week maybe. But you could do video last year, but now they made it to where you can actually share like videos of yourself. I think on Facebook. I know on Instagram for sure. Something to maybe at least make things easier, because another part of the problem with me doing music stuff is just the whole recording process. Because I have to record vocals. If I want to play an instrument, I have to do guitar, and then I have to do all the mixing on the computer. With Smule, it makes it a little bit easier, because literally all I have to do is select if I want to use the camera on my phone, and then I just sing. And then from there, after I sing the song, it will let me post onto whatever platform is. Whatever platform it supports, like Facebook, whatever. What I'm gonna try and do is just to give you guys content this year until I can start doing more complicated things. I'm going to at least try to do that, or at least maybe I just want to at least give you guys updates every couple weeks or something. Even if it's not, because my thing is I'm a perfectionist, and so like I want things to be perfect. And so, like, if I don't have something complete, I don't want to be like, oh, hey, guys, this is what I'm working on, unless it's something that's original. I'm going to try and get over that. That way I can at least put something out every couple of days or weeks, whatever I decide to do. That way you guys aren't, just like, wow, this guy, he's just being lazy. So that was another thing. So that was just one of the things that I wanted to say in this video too, is that I know there is some level of laziness in the reason why I haven't been posting videos, but the biggest thing was just the whole depression thing, and I don't know, I just felt like I should tell you guys that. And then also, when I get done with this job, something else that I'm going to start doing is Let's Plays. I've always wanted to do Let's Plays ever since I started seeing them, and I never got around to it. I never had the time to do it, really. So if you are currently subscribed, you should start shooting me ideas now, maybe stuff that you might want to see for when I start doing Let's Plays. That way, if I need to save money for it, get the game, whatever, then I can do that. I don't know where I was thinking about starting with that, but I think I'm going to go way back. Like, I'm talking about, like, I might even go all the way back to, like, Sega Genesis, Sonic the Hedgehog. So yeah, that's something else that I've been wanting to do for the longest time. It looks like a lot of fun. I've seen people do it. I watch these people play on YouTube all the time. It's just fun to just listen to them, commentate and play through the game and all that stuff. And I don't know when that'll happen, if it'll be when I'm done with my job or what, but yeah, we'll see. That is something that is going to happen eventually. Don't give up on me, guys. I'm just, I haven't given up on myself. Even though I probably should have a long time ago. I should have just quit doing this a long time ago. But I'm still here. I plan to keep to keep doing YouTube as long as I can. I love it. I love the whole aspect of it. Eventually I want to start getting into, you know, not sponsorships, maybe sponsorships, but the biggest thing, one of the things that I've always thought was one of the coolest things that at least that I've ever seen done on YouTube was, it's not sponsorships, what is it called? Fundraising. There we go. Fundraising. I've always liked the idea of doing fundraisings, whether it be like doing live streams of something. Obviously, you know, that's going to take, you know, more subscribers and all that fun stuff. Just the whole idea of fundraising, just doing something that you love to raise money for something, for some kind of charity or something. I love that idea. Obviously, it's going to take, you know, it's going to take more subscribers and viewers for that to happen. That's something that I would really love to do, though. And so hopefully you guys will help me get there, and hopefully we can make that happen one day. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. I know this video is probably a little bit lengthy. What is, wow, 15 minutes? It's gonna be edited, but yeah, thanks for everything, guys. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys are having a good year so far. If you have any New Year's resolutions, post them in the comments below. Okay, well, I think that's it for this. So bye, I guess, right? I got it. Ooh, hey, is that what I'm supposed to say, dude? Do I say that? Okay, I got the approval. I'm supposed to say that. So, anyways, thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope you guys are all doing well and stuff, and I will be posting something up soon, even if it's not like the greatest thing in the world. So, at least to me, from you know, from my perception of things, my perfectionistic mindset. Okay, well, talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys soon.